All right, let's bring you inside the booth, presented by Roundup. Brian Anderson with Chicago's own Curtis Granderson, and he doesn't know this, but time to give him his flowers. I don't know many who do more in the community than you. How far are we from Curtis Granderson Field over at UIC right now?
If there's no traffic, because it's night, we could probably get there in about 15 minutes.
15 minutes donated to the field. There's a lot of great activities. The UIC Flames. Look at you, Grandy, and your Chicago roots, and created a nonprofit, Grandkids Foundation, as an active player. You dropped a lot of your own money for construction at Curtis Granderson Stadium. There's a big wiffle ball event coming up.
Yeah, we got.
I want to let you know. I want to let you tell us about it.
Yeah, we have Major League Wiffle Ball coming to Granderson Stadium at UIC July 27th.
All right.
Proceeds benefit one of the recipients of the Grandkids Foundation, the Chicago Baseball and Educational Academy. We provide free baseball and softball mentoring and coaching for kids in the city of Chicago. Get a chance to play on a college Division I field with arguably one of the best views in all of baseball, Division I coaching from baseball and softball players, and best of all, it is free.
It's amazing what you've done, and I know you don't toot your own horn as Castellanos leads off here. Breaks his bat, up the middle it goes. Horner, a Gold Glover, and Castellanos beats it out. He was sniffing base hit. He's got his first hit of the game. But Grandy, you put all this money into this this ballpark at UIC. It is beautiful as well. But the caveat was you have to make it available. They have to make it available with your donation for games and kids to be able to play on your field. And I love that about it. It's not a for-profit lease field. You're actually giving back to the community and allowing kids to play on a field that they wouldn't ever have a chance to play on.
And that's the biggest thing. And through sport, we can open up so many great things for individuals there. A lot of the kids that step foot on that campus to play baseball, to play softball, it's their first time ever on a college campus. So connecting all those dots to have a field with lights, to have a turf field, so if it's raining, you still can possibly get your game in, to be in a safe location. It's all those different things throughout this entire city. And Chicago is one of the most segregated cities in the U.S. I wanted to make sure that I bring kids from the south side with kids from the north side, with kids from the west and the east side, all together with the great game of baseball and softball.
It's awesome, man. You do great work, Randy, and I know you're not asking for any of this. We thought we would just spring it on you.
I appreciate it. Thank you
and
all.
Congrats on your Hall of Fame entrance. Missouri Valley Conference Hall of Fame in March.
Yeah, they got me up in there. You know, it's interesting. So we just made that move from UIC, from the Horizon League to the Missouri Valley Conference. So technically I didn't play in that conference. I played against them. But to be honored as part of the first class, I truly appreciate it, because the Valley is great. It's a truly exciting conference. Coach Sean McDermott at UIC is doing great things with the program, having made that shift there. So go Flames. If you're in Chicago, of course, catch the Cubs and the White Sox. But come on over there to the Little West Side and check out the UIC Flames.
I love it. There's a fly ball to left. Cody Clemens had him well positioned. His hat is there for the out. And the first out of the inning. Grandy's also the president of the Players Alliance, and you'll be active at the All-Star festivities in Arlington this year, as usual. Always participate in those great events.
And what really cool thing that we do, the Sunday of All-Star this year in Dallas, Texas, Arlington, Texas, hosted by the Texas Rangers, we do an event with the Players Alliance called Game Changers. Those are the players that were playing that literally changed the game, and we want to make sure that they receive their flowers while they're still here to receive them. And those are players that have played for the Texas Rangers, such as a Gary Matthews Jr. I know we have some Prince Fielder fans that see him as a Tiger and a Brewer, but also played for the Rangers. We also have Fergie Jenkins, Hall of Famer, pitched for the Cubs, but also the Rangers. Mark McLemore, Darren Oliver, just to name a few. So really excited to go ahead and give those players their flowers in front of an All-Star cast in Texas hosting the All-Star game this year.
Yeah, I love that. You're a busy man.
That's it. So getting a chance to stay home with some cake balls is a good one this time.
No, I've hammered those cake balls tonight.
You are going for a record. I haven't seen anybody have 3.
No, I can't. I shouldn't have done the 3rd.
It's starting to get it.
It's getting it. I'm ready to go, man. Those were great. Grandy owns that company too. Producer Jeff Randolph put 4 down tonight, which is, if you know him, that's really not a big deal. He's also put down 3 Philly cheesesteaks in an hour.
That's my type of person right there. Yeah. Little protein, little carb, finish off with a little dessert.
David Dahl bats with 1 away. Ethan Roberts coming in for Colton Brewer. 6-1 Phillies have the lead. You're back in studio next week?
I get to go back in studio next week, and I'm going to miss you. But I will make sure.
I hope you mean that. After all the nice things I just said about you.
Hey, anytime I get a chance to be with UBA, it is a plus.
This is your first solo venture, though, as an analyst. You've always been the kind of the third man to check it out. There's a swing and a miss, a strikeout as Dahl goes down. The Targaryens, the Iron Throne, and the biggest show on TV are back, Grandy. Don't miss season 2 of the HBO original series House of the Dragon, streaming Sundays on Max.
I have friends that are mad at me because I am a Game of Thrones fan, and I have yet to watch season 1 of House of the Dragon, so I'm behind.
We just listed all the things you're doing. I mean, you're hardly retired.
I got to keep it downloaded on the iPad, and when I'm on the plane, do it. But that's when I get my sleep in. That's when I get the nap.
Jeff Francoeur will be back with me next week. We will be in Philly next week.
And Jeff is great. Frenchie does an amazing job here. I love watching and hearing him trying to just hopefully keep the seat warm enough for him so when he comes back, because he is on top of his game, studious and just knows it, been around it, well respected. And him and I got a chance to play together in the Arizona Fall League in 2004. Not trying to date us, but it was a way back, and now here we get a chance to talk baseball on TV together.
No. And what will we be without you? You and your Marte loosening in the Phillies bullpen. Got the skinny jeans rocking. Looks like he'll be next. These are pitchers that Rob Thompson is glad he can get some work here tonight. Now looking forward to that next week. Dodgers, Phillies. 2 teams with the best record in the National League. 6 p.m. Eastern will hit the air, MLB Tuesdays. Lauren Shahadi will be back in studio. Curtis will be back with her.
That'll be a fun one. That will be a fun one.
That game and that series definitely has a little spice to it. And how about what Ohtani is doing as the DH? It is hard to win an MVP as a designated hitter. If anybody's going to do it, it's going to be Ohtani.
DHing seems like an easy role, but it's not. When you are in the flow of the game and you're going out there to play defense and you come back, you stay in it. David Ortiz did it. Edgar Martinez did it. And here is Shohei Ohtani that is coming off an injury, mind you. Keep that in mind, which could affect the swing, and he's been able to do it unhinged.
Stubbs a little soft liner for the 3rd out. And Roberts works around an infield single, puts up a 0 in the 8th. It is 6-1 Cubs coming to bat in the 8th.